I'm Maggie Jackman, and I'm a mixed media artist, and I work mostly in acrylic paint mixed with embroidery. So most of the time I'll lay a bunch of paint first, and then I come back after and do all the embroidered details. I've been interested in art really my whole life. I kind of grew up doing like little arts and crafts projects and just kind of making things in general. Like I painted rocks as a kid, was like my version of the lemonade stand. I started doing craft shows about 14 years ago now, and back then I would make anything and everything, really. Dog bandanas, candles, pillows, and I just randomly tried a little embroidery design and it sold so fast. I was like, I'm gonna make another one. And that just sort of started taking over the whole business, and I just kind of let it. I've always been more apt towards like math and science, like in school and stuff. I was always way better at that. And the embroidery, it's one color at a time. So it's a little bit more mathematical than like painting. There's no blending of the color together to mix it. You have to figure out where you want to place it more exactly to get it all to come together. First usually comes subject matter. I'm really into like nostalgia. So if I want to do something like 90s, or I rode horses growing up, so I'll get the subject matter in my head. And the hardest part is kind of getting that on paper from in my brain. So once I get the drawing down, color comes in, and that's where I have a lot of fun and get my artistic flair going. Everything I do is on raw canvas or linen. So everything I do is like a flat piece of fabric when I paint. It's not stretched or anything. So I paint it flat, and then I kind of have to peel it off my desk because it's kind of dried to it. And then I put it in like an embroidery hoop or an embroidery frame to do all the stitching. I love to see people come in the booth and connect with something they didn't expect to. For example, I do these pieces of like little game controllers, and especially 90s kids will come in and see that Xbox controller and they're like, oh my God, that's my childhood. So it's really fun to see people get joy and be like, connect on these little kind of mundane objects. I kind of base the subjects off anything that gives me a warm fuzzy. Like I have a piece of a skeleton hand holding Chinese food, and it's crazy to see people come in and be like, oh my God, that makes me happy too. It's such a weird thing, but the human experience I feel is so shared that really anything you could think of that makes you kind of smile is gonna make somebody else out there smile too.